This is a clip from an earlier live stream. I know you're going to like it, so the link to the full video is down below. Check it out. I'll see you over there.
I don't care to be number one. I don't need to be number one. What I care about is what is true and what will help this country and what works. And she is a scumbag, okay? And she's getting worse every day. And she crossed the line. She continually crosses the line every day, insinuating that Turning Point literally killed the guy who made them all rich. And I hear this in the streets, and at a certain point, I'm like, holy we're gonna lose the midterms. We're gonna lose the midterms. Then we're gonna lose in 2028, and it's because she's a piece of Because instead of saying, guys, let's come together and figure out how to work together, she says the stupidest, retarded crap. And now everybody's running around divided and broken. For what reason? For literally what reason?
Because they killed Charlie Kirk in broad daylight, and we don't care about your stupid midterms. We just don't care. Like, they really, this is how they view Charlie Kirk. That's why I say, was anything in his life real? Tim Pool is going off right now because he's like, it's not the time. You guys need to be mules. You need to keep voting in the very corrupt people that are lying to your faces right now about what happened to Charlie Kirk. It is not the time because it is your job to get people into office. This is what I mean when I suggest that nothing in Charlie Kirk's life was real. So he really thinks he's doing something there. And actually what he's doing is proving my point. These people just saw Charlie as a means to an end. Okay, as a political horse that they could ride. And so for whatever reason, they got tired riding him. And now they're angry because they also were going to whip the horse, the ghost of Charlie Kirk, and say, we still need you to shore up votes. And it is inconvenient that people who actually cared about Charlie and saw him as a, I don't know, human being, want to know why he was publicly executed in front of us and why we're being lied to about everything. That is why Tim Pool is upset, because midterms. It's going to be my fault, not the fault of the...
Okay, I just got to ask a question, because I see a lot of people here, and most of them seem to be like, what in the devil's going on? Let me ask you a question. How important is it right now for her to share Tim Pool's rant versus her explaining how Egypt, Canada, Germany, New Zealand, Wakanda are all working together to have her deleted? Why has she not shown us any proof to that claim that she made? None whatsoever. You do realize she never even showed you the person that she was referring to, Waleed Muhammad. Like, I at least showed you Superion, the Transformer, because that's, she was talking about, she combined the planes. So at least I showed you that. So I've actually shown you more proof than she did. But don't worry, I found Mr. Muhammad. Stay around to the end. All right, this is dumb. This is so dumb, Candace.
Feds for feeding us BS. It's not going to be the fault of Turning Point USA for lying and thinking that they're brighter than us and seemingly not caring about the investigation. It's not going to be the fault of, I don't know, maybe actual politicians like Donald Trump, who's the president of the United States, and look us in the face and said, are we still talking about the Epstein files? No, that's not his fault. The fault is Candace Owens for wanting to figure out who murdered her friend. Don't you guys get it? Like, we're just an algorithm. Why do you care so much about humans? Like, why are you a human? Like, if somebody in your family dies, you need to focus on midterms. Okay? That is the point of a Tim Pool show. It doesn't matter what you are going through at home. I want you guys to hear this, okay? I don't care if you have family members that are dying, family members who have died, if you have children that you care about and you maybe don't want to live in a world that's run by pedophiles. You need to put that all aside and vote for whoever the hell Tim Pool tells you to vote for. I just want to platform that idea. I think obviously there's something wrong with me, and Tim Pool's got it figured out. His soul seems like it's really intact, and it's not for sale at all.
I mean, we saw her earlier completely back out of the TPUSA debate, and everyone's like, yeah, I have people coming on here going, I didn't see where she backed out, even though I literally showed exactly where she backed out in the video. Like, it's not hard to find. You just got to go to her X page. I mean, literally, it's really, really easy. You just click on Candace Owens, and then you see her complaining, kind of weird that you didn't email, December 15th does not work. Oh, I only said on my show last night, anytime, anywhere, but apparently I didn't actually mean that, and the people are telling me that I got to be smarter than that. Well, obviously, Candace didn't really mean what she had said. I'm just supposed to know that somehow, and she's like, I can't. Oh, look, what about this? I have to homeschool my kids who are 4 and under. Really? 11 days isn't enough. Your kids are not even old enough to be in school. You're backing out. I have to automatically interpret that as like, oh, you didn't really mean what you said when you said anytime, anywhere, and then they give you a date, and then you're like, oh, that's actually not going to work for me at all. But I could just do it virtual. I could do it virtual. You said anytime, anywhere. Well, that takes away the whole where. You mean anytime in your own studio. Okay. That's fine, I guess, if you wanted to change it all of a sudden. But they don't want to do that. TPUSA 100% always does it in person. It's what Charlie did. But apparently Candace isn't brave enough for that. And then all these people are like, well, they're going to get rid of her on the stage. Really? So all the people that she's accusing are going to get her on the stage where they are all at and then have her ended right there. And then everyone's still supposed to be on TPUSA's side after that. Right. If that ever happened to Candace, obviously at that point, we would know who did it. Because it happened right there next to the people, and they didn't get taken out too. Okay, sure. And then it's like, well, what are we gonna say at that point? That TPUSA is innocent? Really? You guys are insane. You guys will make any excuse for Candace at this point.
My coworkers are all in on the Charlie Kirk conspiracies. If the Republicans lose in the midterms, I believe that Candace Owens is wholly responsible.
I do too.
She is one of the biggest podcasts on the right doing everything to go to war with the organization that helped get Trump elected. Turning Point specifically was going out and registering people to vote. Without Charlie, it's in trouble. Turning Point needs to be able to go out and rally young people and register them to vote. And she's doing everything she can to destroy that. And that is going to, I suppose, it's going to rip out the coffers on the right. There is no organization like Turning Point that exists anywhere else.
I just want you guys to think for 1 second here, okay? Everybody watching this video, who are you going to vote for now when the next election comes up? Because even if you are super duper pro Candace and you don't like me at all, okay? Let's say that. You don't like Tim Pool, you don't like me, you don't like the quartering, you don't like any of these people. Who are you going to go out and vote for now? Who do you think Candace would have you vote for? She's saying, not Trump, anybody but Trump. I just uploaded a video like 30 seconds ago. It's going to drop here at 3 o'clock. It's 2:40 right now. And then this video will drop like 4 o'clock, I think. I'll probably do the premiere at 4 o'clock so that way we can transition right into my live stream. I think that'll work, maybe. It's something new. We'll try it. She's not going to have us vote for Trump. Neither is Fuentes.
She said don't
which
vote.
Is what I was
she said don't vote at all.
Fuentes doesn't want you to be voting Trump. He's saying Trump's a total failure. Trump's 10 months into his presidency, and Fuentes would have you believe that Trump is a total failure. It's unbelievable. What? Are we supposed to go for Kamala? Should we have just done Kamala? Is that their answer? Really? Who else are we going to vote for, guys? It ain't going to be third party. Nobody's pushing third party. We've tried so many times. I voted Gary Johnson instead of Trump in 2016. We got to 3%, which was the ultimate all-time high. So what? Let's say we triple that. 9%? Wow, we really showed them as the Democrats sweep it and completely take everything away from us. Remember who put the whole bioweapon on us in 2020? 2019, 2020. Remember who shut down the whole world, the whole country, everything. Remember who did that? And that's who Candace, Fuentes, and Tucker Carlson are trying to push us into voting for again? Wow. Seems like such a good idea. It's unbelievable. It is absolutely unbelievable. Look at what they're doing. Look at what they're distracting you from. And look at who they're trying to get you to vote for. It's pretty simple.
That has the resources and the reach. And without Charlie, I'm not sure that they can make it. But I can tell you this, Candace lighting a Molotov and throwing it through the window is not helping.
Right.
And it's the most demoralizing thing ever. Additionally, all of the cowards on the right who are too scared to say anything about her. Because
Agreed.
she tweets at me talking shit or whatever, and then a bunch of people come and flood our chat.
Yeah,
I could give a single flying You can
Sorry about
come
that, y'all.
and you can burn everything I have to the ground, and I will happily live in a van down by the river. I don't care to be number one. I don't need to be number one. What I care about is what is true and what will help this country and what works. And she is a fucking scumbag, okay? And she's getting worse every day. And she crossed the line. She continually crosses the line every day, insinuating that Turning Point literally killed the guy who made them all rich. And I hear this in the streets, and at a certain point, I'm like, holy shit, we're gonna lose the midterms. We're gonna lose the midterms. Then we're gonna lose in 2028, and it's because she's a piece of shit. Because instead of saying, guys, let's come together and figure out how to work together, she says the stupidest retarded crap. And now everybody's running around divided and broken.
I 100% agree. Because the thing about it is I was looking into it. Candace's kids are 4, 3, and 2. Why did she lie about having to homeschool her kids? Why did she lie about that? You know, right here, you know, like, we will happily cancel this and stuff. Where was it? Let's see here. Where's the kids? Virtually make it happen any day. Where was it? Oh, God, where was it? She mentioned her kids. Was it right here? I'm learning about this on X. We'll happily cancel. We want to lock it in. Okay. It's under her replies then, where she says that she has to homeschool her kids. Let's see. Did this any day virtually. Where was it? Where was it? Something new. Oh, crap. Where was it? Did she delete that comment? Did she actually delete that comment? Because she said she had to find a good sitter. She'd have to find a good sitter for her kids. Did I miss it? I showed it in the first video, so it's there. It's immortalized. It's on my video. December 15th, work in person, literally podcast, happily canceled. Let's lock it in. Where did it go? Wow, I think she literally deleted it because I think people started calling her out on. Oh, no, it's right here. It's right here. Move things around with the kids. Find someone to sub for my morning homeschooling. Her kids are 4, 3, and 2. They're not required to be in school at all. Maybe she homeschools the 4-year-old a bit, but missing a day of homeschooling is just out of the question. I mean, that's crazy, right? That's crazy to say when your kids aren't even of age to be in school. Like, it's just lie after lie after lie with Candace all of the time. Anytime, anywhere, I'll debate you except for the anytime part and the anywhere. I guess the anytime's good. I guess she would debate him anytime, but from her studio now. Not in person. She is a coward. She doesn't want to face the people. These people have a right to face their own accuser. Now, I know that's only in the court of law, right? But I think they have a right to face their accuser at any given point in time, in my opinion. And she's backing out. She doesn't want to see them in person because she knows she will lose the debate. She knows what they'll do because she'll make a claim and they'll say, Candace, prove it. And she'll fumble about and she'll say, well, prove that it's not real. Prove that.
Okay, real quick. She has a 4th child that's like less than a year. He's barely a year old. So that's where the 4, 3, 2. I mean, she literally, I think it's 5, 3, 2, and 1, but you get my point. They're all sub 6 years old. They're not in school. That's the point.
I lied. We don't have to do that, Candace. Nobody has to. That's such a leftist argument. Well, prove that we lied. Yeah, we don't have to do that. It is up to the person who made the claim to prove that their claim is true. Always. Always, always. That's the way it works on every single thing ever. In the court of law, scientifically,
Right.
You name it, that's how it's done. You make a claim, you must prove that claim.
I know you liked that episode. This is actually a clip from a larger live stream. The link is down in the description, so you can go check it out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you down there. Grace and peace.